Poised for Exit is a show for business owners who want to achieve a successful exit based on their own terms. Your business exit will likely be the biggest financial transaction of your life, and for most, you'll have one shot at doing it right. The topics and guests we feature and the stories they share will provide valuable ideas and strategies to improve operations and grow enterprise value so you can achieve the best possible exit outcome. Now here's your host, award-winning certified exit planning advisor, Julie Keys.
Welcome everyone to the Poised for Exit podcast show. We're going to feature another outstanding woman leader in the construction industry whose company specializes in waterproofing. I have to tell you, it is an honor for me to feature the stories of these successful women, and we are going to be featuring a few more over the next several episodes. So please stay tuned and share these episodes, and we'll hear from her right after these show sponsors.
Are you a business owner getting ready to transition? If so, I recommend True North Mergers and Acquisitions as your confidential strategic partner. They understand your business sale isn't just about one buyer and the price, but what you net that counts. In other words, what you get to keep. When you're ready for a higher level of representation that delivers consistent results, contact True North M&A to do the heavy lifting of selling your business. Learn more at tnma.com. That's tnma.com.
My name is Todd Crow, and I'm the president of the Twin Cities Exit Planning Chapter. If you're a business owner and advisor and want to learn more about the world of exit planning, you're invited to visit the Twin Cities chapter of the Exit Planning Institute. You can expect top-level education delivered by subject matter experts at every monthly meeting. Grow your network and draw from the learning that could be a game changer for your business or your practice. There's no pressure to become a member, so come and see what the buzz is all about. Our meetings are held the second Wednesday of the month, 7:30 to 9 a.m. See the show notes for more information and registration links.
Exiting your business is a big deal, both financially and emotionally. I'm John Marquet, Certified Exit Planning Advisor with TrustPoint. We help business owners transition smoothly on their terms. Our focus is on maximizing value, minimizing stress, and giving you confidence in what's next. Whether you're selling or passing the torch, we make the process seamless. Start planning today at trustpointinc.com. That's trustpointinc.com.
Thinking about selling your business in the next few years? Don't wait to start planning. I've seen too many business owners wait too long and regret it. Freedom Financial Partners are financial advisors who specialize in exit planning for business owners, helping you reduce tax surprises, protect what you've built, and quantify how much you need from the sale. Their proven process helps you think beyond your business so you can move forward with clarity and confidence. The longer you wait, the fewer options you may have. Download your free financial readiness assessment today at ffpforme.com/exit. That's ffpforme.com/exit.
Hello, Poised for Exit listeners. We are here today with Kathleen Wickstorm, who's the CEO of Spec 7 Group. Kathy, welcome to Poised for Exit.
Thank you.
So glad that you're here. And another fellow member of the Association of Women Contractors.
Yes.
It's a great group. It
is.
I'm excited to hear about your business and to have you tell us about your story and everything, because looking through your website, it's like, wow, girl, that's amazing. What you've built and what you do, that's amazing. So tell us about your origin story. How did you get started? How did you find yourself here?
Oh, goodness. Well, back in 2006, my husband and I both worked at the same company. I won't mention any names, but he was the president there, and I was the director of safety and health, basically. My actual background is as an RN.
Really?
So, yes. And one of the things I did in that part of my life was to build a methadone clinic from the ground up.
Wow.
So my passion has always been working with substance abuse and the people that have been affected by that.
Wow.
So I gained a lot of knowledge in business and policies and that kind of stuff with that.
Wow.
So then, then we just decided to branch out on our own and do what is right for the world. both Tom and I driving around the Minneapolis, seeing buildings that have water damage. And I mean, some of these buildings are 1 to 2 years old, and you can see the efflorescence or the calcium deposits on the outside of the brick. And that's just wrong. And it's
Yes.
because they had the wrong system designed, installed, and it failed.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean, that has to deplete the value of that commercial real estate in a big way.
yes,
Yeah, you just think about the damage that water does.
yes,
Honestly, I can't think of any other natural substance that damages more, or any kind of disaster like flood. Any like water's the worst.
it is. It is. And unfortunately, because when somebody is designing a home or a building, you don't see the waterproofing, so that oftentimes gets overlooked or um, down valued, and which is too bad because it may be a fraction of the cost to build a building, but if you skimp on it, it's going to be 10 times that to fix it.
Yeah,
So that's always been our mission, to do what's right for building owners, contractors, property managers,
right.
customers.
Yeah, all the people involved in that. So when
Yes,
did you actually launch the company?
2006.
2006.
Yes.
Okay. And so did you come out of, you said you built a facility for drug abuse, right? Retreatment. Was it a treatment center that you built? Is that what you said?
Yes, but what I meant by building was like taking it from the ground up, the internal components of a treatment center,
I
the
see.
policies, procedures, hiring the staff, doctors,
Oh, okay.
pharmacy.
Interesting.
Yeah,
That's where you got the business background.
yes, yeah,
So, and you're an RN. Are you keeping
yes.
that up too?
Yes, but I don't practice.
Sure, sure. But still, I mean, it's amazing to me how, no one gets to where they are, right? With a straight line. It seems like it's like this weavy thing in and out and all that. But none of
Yeah.
what you went through or experienced was a waste. It's
No,
all, right?
no,
It's all like, yeah, yeah.
yes,
Yeah, it makes me think of when people say, well, I went to college for this, but I'm doing this. What a waste was that? It's like, no, no
no,
education is ever wasted, right?
no, no,
Yeah.
everything.
So
Yes.
tell me more about Spec 7. I want to know about like your primary customers and the work that you do and all of that.
Well, we do waterproofing, air barrier, vapor barriers, green roofs, traffic coating, and then most recently we've gotten into concrete raising, and soil solidification,
Mm,
which really eliminates trip hazards and all of that stuff. And it's a very effective fix and cost effective. The other thing that we do that we is a large part of our business is we do waterproofing fixes from the inside of a building. Say
mm,
somebody has an elevator pit that has water in it. Well, you can't have that. So we will go in and do chemical injection throughout the pit and fix it that way. And that's very cost effective.
interesting. So tell me more about the cost-effective fixes that you said something about trip hazards and concrete raising and
Yes.
those are kind of newer services that you've added on. So what's the situation and why would you use that as a remedy?
The situation would be any building that you approach if the sidewalks are unlevel, that creates a trip hazard. We can go in and fix that, raise the
Yeah,
sidewalk, raise the driveway, raise the floors. We've actually gone into new homes and helped with raising floors after it's been built. After the home was built, some of the floors began to sink.
sure, sure.
So we go in and
Wow.
fix that.
So you guys do residential too? I thought you only did commercial.
We totally focused primarily on commercial.
Sure. That makes
But
sense.
yeah,
Boy, that whole sidewalk thing, I mean, especially when you're in an older neighborhood, because I mean, their trip hazards are everywhere, right?
everywhere. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and assisted living facilities,
Sure.
hospitals, the
Churches.
universities.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's-
Do you ever contract with cities for like, different parks or public sidewalks, things like that?
We're working on that.
Yeah, good.
Yes.
You're
Yes.
woman owned, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yep.
that's awesome. So
Yeah.
who do you primarily get your business from? Like what's an ideal job for you guys and who would you say is your ideal customer?
Well, on the construction side, it comes from general contractors who solicit for bids or proposals for
Hmm.
our scope. So we do a lot of work with Mortensen. Can I say that?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Mortensen, Doran, Loeffler.
Hmm.
So there are customers on that end. On the service end, it can be property managers, or HOAs,
Mm,
yeah, for townhomes and um, Hamlin Construction. We do a lot of work with the University of Minnesota. We're there often.
sure. They still have a lot of old buildings.
Yes, yes, and they want to preserve those, and
Of
we want to
course.
help them.
Yeah, they're beautiful. I went to school there.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, before a lot of the new stuff was built. So, of course, a very long time ago. And
Oh,
yeah, I always loved the campus and but
yeah,
those older buildings, they take a lot of work to keep up and it's good to have
yeah,
people like you there that are making sure that's happening.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So
We expect.
HOAs and I suppose, anybody who is an investor of multifamily, developments, right?
Yes,
Yeah, because you got to keep,
yes,
oh my gosh. Wow,
yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah,
So,
we're currently, well, just to touch real quickly,
yeah.
two of the jobs that we're on right now, one is for Swervo Development, the Canterbury Amphitheater.
Mm,
We've been out there for quite some time, and that's been fascinating. And then Abbott Hospital, Abbott Northwestern. We're out there and with Mortensen, and that's been fascinating.
so are they adding on or are they remodeling or what are they doing?
They're adding on at Abbott,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's a new theater down at Canterbury.
Sounds like some fun stuff.
It is. It
And do
is.
you get out to the job site very often? I mean, I know you're running a company and you've got a lot on your plate, right? So,
Right. Not often enough, but the guys take a lot of pictures.
mhm.
So I get to see it through their camera.
Yeah, well, your website's super impressive. Just the fact that you're in this world is it's really, like I said in the opener of the show, it's really an honor for me to have people like you on this show because it's hard enough being a woman entrepreneur because I've been one my whole life. And
Yeah.
I still to this day, even as a consultant, I don't have the companies I used to own with employees and stuff anymore. Um, but I'm still working in what you deem as quote unquote a man's world, right? And which
Correct.
it's not as hard now as it used to be in, years ago, I will say.
Right. Right.
But there's still some challenges here and there, right?
There's
Yeah.
still the good old boys that,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
But you've been around long enough to have earned that respect
Yes.
and people know that you know what you're doing. And
Yes.
so your role, CEO, is your husband still involved in the business too?
Yeah, he's cut back his hours some, but I've got two kids and a nephew and my brother that works here as well. So
Wow.
yeah, which is
Fabulous.
awesome. So much fun.
Okay. So what's your plan then? Are you going to transition the business to them someday, your kids?
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
Yep.
Very good.
They're
Good.
they're ready to go, and I'm sure sooner than later. I keep saying,
It's not easy to let go, Kathy.
oh,
I
no.
I experience that with my clients a lot. And it isn't just about letting go because you don't want to lose control. It's about making sure that whoever you're handing it off to is actually ready. And
Right.
as there's kind of a process to all of
Yes.
that.
Yes.
So, some of your experiences as a woman entrepreneur, thinking about like who might be listening right now, other women entrepreneurs, other young people who are just getting started.
Yeah.
What would you say are some of the lessons that you've learned that you go, yeah, that was a pivotal moment in my career and in the building of this company? Whether it's a really great story or one that was tough that you learned from, whatever comes to mind, I think those are always really great to share.
Well, it took me 3 times to get woman-owned business certification through the MNUCP.
Why?
Yeah, crazy. I got
Wow.
the CERT certification right away, but for some reason, they just didn't believe that I actually ran the company. And
Mm,
so I never gave up. I tried and gave it a third try and finally got it.
good.
Yeah, yeah, which I just couldn't understand that.
Yeah.
But
Is
but
that an annual recert then?
you have to submit papers every year, but no, I don't have to go through the arduous process of getting the
Oh,
certification. No.
oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, but what I would say to your listeners, the women that are out there, is network, get involved, take classes that are offered. One of the best things I did was, and it was through a referral from Barb at the AWC. I took the course with Women Venture to grow your business. And it was
Nice.
awesome.
What
Awesome.
was awesome about it? Tell me what you learned that you still remember.
The teamwork, meeting the other women owners and entrepreneurs and seeing where they were at in the process. We got a lot of financial information, instruction, so that was good. And just general, these are some of the things that you're going to run up against. This is what you need to do to be prepared.
Yeah.
Your vision, values, mission statement,
Mm,
goals, strategic planning, all of that. It was great.
fantastic. So are you still implementing your strategic plan?
I'm working on it all the time.
Good for you. Me
Yeah,
too. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
It's amazing to me though. I'm so glad to hear that you run a plan and that you actually work it and implement it because I've been consulting now for 13 years and I cannot believe how many owners I've worked with over the years who have no plan. Um,
yeah,
yeah. And not that they don't have goals, but they're like in their head. They don't have them documented. They don't really necessarily share them with people.
yeah,
And when you're trying to shoulder it all yourself and you really aren't delegating and elevating, as they say, it
right.
really stunts your growth and it keeps you up at night.
Yeah, yeah, it does. And I don't do it perfectly by any means,
Who
but
does?
yeah, who does? It's a
Yeah,
process. Don't ever give up.
you're right. And it is a process. And I think that, having goals is one thing, and sometimes you have to take a different path to achieve that goal. And
Yep.
that's got nothing to do with failure. It has everything to do with rethinking and recalibrating, right?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
so when you think about your plan, it's like a worksheet. It should be changing because if it's not changing, you're not working it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. That is really, really good advice. I'm really glad that you said that because a lot of people need to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so tell me about your leadership team. Like, how do you guys make decisions over there at Spec 7?
We meet, we talk, we throw out ideas, brainstorm, try not to cut anybody else's idea down, but
Sure.
truly
Yeah.
listen for the
Yeah.
best ideas.
And with the kids that you have in the business, what are
Yeah.
their roles?
What are their goals?
No, their roles. Like, what are they
Oh,
doing
their
right now?
roles.
Yeah.
Um, Cole is my fourth child, and he runs the special projects division. So he coordinates all the service and injection, all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Rachel she's my daughter, And
Mhm.
because she's raising kids right now, she works part-time.
Sure.
So
Yeah.
she comes in the evening and does drafting and project management, kind of assists the project managers.
Awesome.
Yeah. Ben, my nephew, who will sort of co-lead with Cole, is our superintendent and field director.
Mm,
So he does that.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. The boys are ready.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of resources out there too for anyone interested who's listening right now who's taking care of, or bringing family in through the business and wanting to, get that succession planning taken care of and have a good
Mhm.
plan going forward. The Family Business Institute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they've renamed themselves, but Wayne Rivers, I refer.
Oh,
They're so
Julie, I
good.
listened to him.
Me too.
He does the videos once a week.
Yes, he does.
Yes.
Aren't they
I
good?
just listened to him this morning and I
Good for you.
forwarded on. He's
Yeah, me too.
wonderful.
I've shared it with so many clients over the years. They just have such good content. And then
Yeah.
locally, there's the University of St. Thomas Family Business Center.
Yes.
Huge value, being a part of that. So yeah, thank you for everything that you talked about today and shared because, it's a good thing for you to, as a woman business owner, I think it's good for you to get out and talk to other women owners, just like you did, right, when you were being
Yes.
mentored, and you can turn around and do the same thing. And this is a really great catalyst for being able to do that because it's like a one-to-many approach. And
Right.
and they live on these podcast episodes. So there'll be people that'll be
Nice.
listening and downloading your episode for a long time now. And I just want to say thanks for joining us. And one last thing I think I would like to ask
Yeah.
is how do you see the future for Spec 7 Group? Like, what are your plans for growth?
Our plans for growth is to really grow the service side much
Mhm.
larger and our private work. The public work, or not public, but is kind of down some.
Sure. Yeah.
So really continuing to develop relationships with property owners, building managers, that kind of stuff to really help on that end.
Super smart. Yeah, I love that you're going to grow service because I
Yeah.
work with a lot of clients that are in the trades and have over the years, and I think that service is, one of those more recession-proof aspects of the business, right? So you
Right.
always, right? And when you have, contracts and things like that, then you can kind of predict, what the revenue will be. So I think that's great. And I always liked, as a business owner, I always liked having service agreements because I could budget for it,
Yeah. Yeah.
instead of having those unpredictable things that come up and you need to have, and everything we had was office equipment and, it's expensive to repair. So
Yes. Yes. Definitely.
certainly not the equipment that you guys are using, but yeah, anyway. Well,
So,
cool. So
yeah.
thanks for the conversation. Thanks for being on the show. Thanks for the work that you're doing. And
Yes.
hopefully we'll have you back on the show sometime, or I'll at least see you at an AWC event.
Yes.
Mhm.
Definitely. Well, thank you for the invitation.
You're welcome. You're welcome. We will have contact information for you and your company in the show notes. And thanks everybody for listening. Please join us again next time and do share this episode.